For someone so quick to point out logical fallacies in news stories, you're sure to use quite a lot when promoting Mug Club. Hello, catholiccontriversy here, and I just want to start out by saying that I have no problem with the fact that Steven Crowder has a premium subscription service and that's his business model. That's what he chooses to do. I disagree with the fact that that's the only thing that he does, and he treats it that way, but that's the topic for another video. But hey, it's what he does. It's more safe for guests because it is viewers like you, direct consumer patronage of viewers, as opposed to relying on ads from platforms or sponsorship deals. So I guess it's more sustainable. You got to eat and you got to keep the show running. And hey, what he does, it's not free. He does the whole investigative news journalist thing, and hey, good for him. I'm not saying that he shouldn't do that, and it's a value thing. So if that's your value, it go for it. But my problem comes with how he talks about Mug Club and how he promotes it and why he promotes it and the comparisons he draws between Mug Club and alternatives per se. I say alternatives because I'll get to that later. But first I want to talk about why Mug Club. So, the way people make money online is that you have direct fan sponsorship or ads. That's basically it. You either have people directly paying for you or advertisements. And these advertisements could be sponsorship deals or platform ads. And I get why he would not want to go that route because, I mean, platform ads are not certain, demonetized on YouTube. So, yeah. And I don't know how Rumble makes money. It says I made like 3 cents, but I don't see any ads ever. So I have no idea where Rumble monetization comes in, but it's not fully sustainable. So I get why you'd want to go that way and maybe go away from the sponsorship deals because, ad reads, they can be annoying. I've talked about that one as well. But the way that he goes about saying why Mug Club, it's just, it's annoying, to say the least. It is annoying. So part of his pitch that he does multiple times a show is, hey, with Mug Club, it's directly sponsored. That way we don't have to do live reads every 10 minutes or so. We're not putting 10, 15 minutes of ads in our program of just live reads of telling you about Bowl and Branch sheets and Dollar Shave Club and Manscaped and My Patriot Supplies and all that. No, it's just about you. Here's the problem, though. I don't have a problem with sponsors and the types of sponsors. That's generally not what people complain about when they complain about sponsorships. Sure, maybe it is kind of annoying when you're talking about one thing and then suddenly you're talking about shaving your balls. But a lot of people that I talk to and see in the comment sections of all sorts of different things is that they just have a problem with ads, period. It's not the fact that the ad's not relevant. It's the fact that they just don't want an ad, period. And I kind of feel the same way because I don't mind advertisements. I mean, that's how I learn about things and find out about products and services that I might be interested in. But a problem with a lot of sponsorship deals is that it's the same ad over and over and over again. And it's very repetitive and it's very annoying. And you just want to click skip, 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 skip. That sound a little familiar with what Mug Club does with how you promoted every single show. Every single show is, oh, and hey, this is only brought to you because of Mug Club. This all goes away if we don't have Mug Club. It's just $99 annually, $69 for student active military, and whatever the rest of the pitch is. But it's the same pitch over and over and over again. We couldn't do this without Mug Club because it's only with viewers like you. giving the finger to big tech, and we would get demonetized if we were to do all this. And it's the same thing over and over again. How is that not different from the same ad over and over and over again for Manscaped? How is that not the same ad over and over again for Dollar Shave Club or Bull and Branch Sheets or Raycon or Raid Shadow Legends or any of the other sponsors that drive people nuts? Honestly, how is that any different? Is it just the fact that it's your product directly as opposed to other products that are not yours? Because that's not the problem that I have with sponsorships, is that it's not a product that the creator directly themselves made. The problem that I get with sponsorship deals is that it's the same thing over and over and over again, and it's annoying. And that's the same thing for a lot of people, is that the sponsorship deals are just annoying. And when you do the Mug Club plugs the same way every single time, it gets annoying. When you're spending, 5 minutes, 10 minutes a show every single day just plugging Mug Club and doing something, and this is because of Mug Club. Okay, it is, and this is because of Mug Club. You won't be able to get this if it wasn't for Mug Club. It's the same kind of deal. So how is that any different? How are you offering more value when you're still just wasting time plugging a product? Sure, it's the Steven Crowder product, this hand-etched girthy mug, but you're still pushing a product. You're still pushing a service. It's not like you're not, which is kind of what you seem to be complaining about with your whole Stop Big Con thing, but you're still pushing your service. And it gets annoying. And you're kind of diminishing your show in the same way. So just putting that out there. So that's a little straw manny. False dichotomy. Not sure the exact fallacy of it, but it's, as you can tell, it's not exactly honest. And then, while we're on that subject of this is only possible because of Mug Club, you've kind of shifted from this is only possible because of Mug Club to this is only possible because of Mug Club and Rumble.
Imagine a world now. Imagine a world without Rumble.
Yeah.
Well, we can't do the show right now. Now, do me a favor and also imagine a world without somebody like Elon Musk, who I have my issues with, going and buying Twitter. Imagine a world that was very, very, very recently in our past, where there is no option to get this information out, and you have to go the rest of your life, most likely, not knowing the motivations because maybe the writings were too murky, and there are a lot of different reasons were given, and they can't really isolate just one. Imagine that world where this doesn't exist. This is the fight that we are in. That's why we tell you to support us on those platforms.
Yeah.
Go to Rumble. Make sure you're following us there because these guys are the free speech kind of last defense, it seems, in this world. And a couple of other guys trying to do it in their best intentions, I guess. That's my issue with Musk. Doesn't hire the right people, in my opinion. But they're trying to preserve freedom of speech in this country because Google and Facebook just showed you live they won't.
Alternatives exist. It's not just YouTube and Rumble. There's BitChute. There's Odyssey. There's DTube. There's Dailymotion. Those are the ones that I still know that are active. But then there's also been VidMe. There's been Vidly. There's been Vanillo. There's been BitTube. There's been MetaCafe. There's been... did I say BitTube? Or DTube? One of them. But yeah. There's Minds. There's a bunch of other ones out there that have tried and then failed, and I've tried most of them. Those are the ones that I remember. So it's not just Rumble. I get that you're like partnered with Rumble, and that might have something to do with the fact that they don't want you plugging other platforms that aren't them. And I suspect that that might be why you were so anti-competition to alternatives to YouTube for so long, is because of like your contract with the Blaze. But again, it's dishonest because there are other alternatives out there. I've heard you talk about BitChute. You are aware that BitChute exists. I know that you were aware that VidMe exists. Rest in peace, VidMe. But again, you know that there are alternatives out there. It wasn't until like Rumble came up and was established media company or whatever that is giving the finger to these major governments. But at the same time, it's like, BitChute does that as well. BitChute is a free speech platform. They almost changed their name to Speak Out because they want to emphasize the fact that they are about free speech. So it's like, it's just dishonest to be saying that it's just Rumble, that the only other game out there besides YouTube is Rumble. Yeah, Rumble might be the most established. It might be up and coming the best alternative out there for now. But again, it's not like it's the only one out there. And so it's just, you could just talk about how great Rumble is without implying that it's the only one out there, because that's just dishonest. And you know that. You even talked about how you think that BitChute is stupid or whatever in the first time that you got like fully deplatformed. Like that below as well. A lot of different links in here, but again, it's just dishonest and it's annoying. But here's the big kicker. The thing that I find the most infuriating with how you promote Mug Club, with how you pitch Mug Club, with the way that you talk about Mug Club, is that you say, how many of you have Netflix? How many of you have HBO? How many of you have Hulu? How many of you have Disney Plus? Because all of those companies hate your guts. They hate everything that you stand for. So you should drop them and subscribe to us, because we are actually about you. We believe what you believe. We fight the good fights, as opposed to trying to indoctrinate your children.
Because I know that parting with your hard-earned dollar means something. But I also know that there are other creators out there who you want to support. And we'll have people say, I want to join up, but I just joined so-and-so's club, and I just joined so-and-so.
How many conservatives have a HBO membership? I mean, they got to support.
Right. No, you're exactly right. And we're not there yet, but what we are doing is, no, Alex, Gerald's going to control the microphone. Promo code undercover, $10 off. We have Nick's show, we have Brian's show, we have Alex Jones's show, we have this show on Friday. It's 400% more content when you add it up. But if you want none of that, and you want to keep watching cuties on Netflix, but you just want the undercover journalism, this is the only way that it happens.
Do you know why I have Disney Plus? It's not because I want to watch the Dr. Fauci documentary. It's not because I want to watch the Muppet Babies episode that is about gender fluidity. It's because I want to watch the classic Disney cartoons. It's because I want to watch the Disney afternoon cartoons that I missed out on as a kid. The reason I have Hulu is not because I want to watch CNBC and their clips and all the other political commentary that gets put out there. I do it because I want to watch The Good Doctor, because I want to watch Bob's Burgers, because I want to watch various different anime shows, because I want to watch Married with Children, because I want to watch scripted content. The reason that I had HBO for a little while is not because I wanted to watch Real Time with Bill Maher. It is because I wanted to watch Batman the Animated Series and Clone High and a bunch of other scripted contents. Most people do not have Netflix so that they can watch Cuties and Big Mouth. They have it so that they can watch Cobra Kai and BoJack Horseman and all the other scripted content. Where's yours? Where is the single camera dramas, the multi-camera comedies, the animations, the cartoons that people subscribe to these platforms for? That's a giant false dichotomy right there, dude. How do you not realize that? How can you sit there and with a straight face say that Mug Club, a platform, a subscription service that is nothing but live shows and political commentary is comparable to that of a streaming platform that has some political commentary and news, granted, but also has scripted dramas, scripted comedies, scripted, edited, produced, written out, acted comedies. Not just those little short skits that you put before episodes. No, I mean full 30-minute, 60-minute, hour-long movies, TV shows, stuff that people watch on television. Sure, you're better than late night. You've got Jimmy Fallon and Stephen Colbert and Trevor Noah and all those guys beat. But where's your South Park? Where's your Family Guy? Where's your Simpsons? Where is your House MD? Where is your Baywatch? Where is your The Big Bang Theory? Where is your All in the Family? Where is your Saved by the Bell? Where is everything that people actually subscribe to these subscription services that you say are inferior to yours? Where? Where's the content? Every single day you say, this is a PG-13 plus show. This isn't for children.
By the way, today is not a program for children. We say this every day. It's a strong, usually it's a PG-13 plus, but today is a pretty disturbing. Rightfully so, if you're a decent person. So it's not a trigger warning. It's just an age-appropriate warning.
Okay. And then you complain about how Sesame Street is trying to indoctrinate your kids. All right. Where's your puppet show that teaches children counting? Where's your little simple cartoon that teaches children sharing? Where is your Barney the dinosaur that teaches those kind of concepts? Where's your Magic School Bus? Where's your Sesame Street? Where's your Coco Melon even? Where are the things that people are actually subscribing to these platforms for? Where? You want me to drop Hulu? You better get something on there that's comparable to what I'm missing on Hulu. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't like podcasts. I don't like political commentary. I don't like all this long-form late-night stuff. I don't like that generally. The only reason that I watch the Lighter with Crowder show is because, A, I need to keep a little bit informed on what's going on in the world, and B, because I came early. I was an early adopter. I watched you back in like 2012, 2013, when you were primarily putting out 10-minute videos, 5-minute videos, quick little things. Your what's it like in Canada with the Canadian healthcare system? Be against Hamas if only to protect the gays. The let's make a gay wedding cake in a Muslim bakery. All that sort of stuff. That was the kind of things that I came to your channel for. And then, oh, hey, you started doing your AM radio show. And it's just like, oh, hey, this is kind of cool. I'll stick around. But here's the thing. I don't care about the Hodge twins. I don't care about Alex Jones. I don't care about Brian Callen. I don't care about any of these long-form late-night shows and long-form live shows that you guys are putting out. That's just the honest fact. I don't care about most of that stuff. So, you want me to subscribe to Mug Club? You better get some other stuff out there. You better get All in the Family. What? Turn on a TV. Pull up, Pluto TV, where it has like all the different free channels. And it's all completely free. You just have to have an app where they have all these different TV shows that are available for streaming completely for free on a platform and service that nobody really uses. Why can't you get something like that? Why can't you get some shows like that? Tubi TV? They've got a bunch of different TV shows out there. A lot of it's licensed content. Why can't you license some content? Why can't you license some scripted stuff? Why can't you license any of that? Why can't you make your own? Why does it only the political commentary? Why is it only the live shows? Why is it only the late night? Because here's the thing. You're not Hulu. You're not Netflix. You're not Disney Plus. You're not HBO. You're not Paramount Plus. You're not even Peacock. You're CNN Plus. That's what you are. You are CNN Plus. Just with better content, better late night, better news. But that's what you are. You are CNN Plus. Stop lying and saying that you are offering a comparable service to that of the major streaming platforms. You want to say that we should drop those major streaming platforms and join you, then maybe you should put some stuff out there. And I know that you're lying with this. I know that you are not genuine with how you think that what you're putting out there is comparable to that of Netflix and Disney Plus and Hulu and all of them. Because Alex Jones even said that he needs to unwind and watch a TV show or movie on Netflix every night. That's how he unwinds. Why isn't he watching just Mug Club? Why isn't he watching the Daily Wire and Daily Wire Plus? Why does he have to go to Netflix?
Because I hit a second wind at about 8 or 9 at night. I do my show till 2 p.m. every day, then cut ads, deal with business stuff, court stuff, family stuff. Then I go home, eat dinner at about 5, 6 o'clock, put my 6-year-old daughter to bed at about 8:30. I hit a second wind, usually watch a Netflix movie or, play pool with my wife. I hit a second wind, usually watch a Netflix movie or...
If you want none of that, you want to keep watching cuties on Netflix. And so
conservatives have a HBO membership. I mean, they got to support...
I hit a second wind, usually watch a Netflix movie or, play pool with my wife.
And don't get me wrong to think that this is just about Steven Crowder. And he's the only one that I really know about. But I assume that probably out there on like Daily Wire contributors, the Blaze contributors, I don't know, anyone else that's out there, I wouldn't be surprised if they're using similar words or whatever, and they're saying the same kind of thing. You're subscribed to these companies and platforms that hate you, so why not subscribe to us? And again, if anyone's using that kind of false dichotomy, it's just a logical fallacy. It's a lie. Don't fall for it. Don't let them guilt you into thinking that, oh, gee, I mean, I don't like the fact that Disney is trying to influence Florida's elections and that they have that Dr. Fauci documentary. So I guess I'll drop them and all their classic cartoons that Walt Disney himself made and all the Disney afternoon cartoons and other actually family-friendly content out there and just give it to this guy that makes PG-13 plus news shows and late night shows and all that. And don't take what I said about CNN Plus as too big of an insult. But again, that's the actual fair comparison here, is that CNN Plus, from what I know, is that they're basically doing what Mug Club did, only with CNN, with one of the least lowest rated network news out there. So yeah, sure, Mug Club and Daily Wire Plus and The Blaze and all those other guys, you're not CNN Plus in terms of quality, but you are CNN Plus in terms of offering the kind of stuff that you're offering. And if you want to actually be competitive and make that comparison, you got to be that way. You can't just like look at Bud Light and say, oh, Bud Light, they hate you. They hate their customer base. So you should come and drink our milk, our soda pop, our water. People who are drinking beer, people who are drinking Bud Light, are not drinking Bud Light just because they're thirsty. People are drinking Bud Light because they want beer. If you want to complain about Bud Light and want people to not drink them and instead drink you, then you got to offer beer. You can't just say, give up your alcoholic carbonated beverage for water, for carbonated water, for sugar sparkling water that is soda pop. No, you got to give them beer. You got to give them the alcohol. And also, wine's not fully comparable either, because, you know, people that drink beer might not be drinking wine. So you got to give them the fair comparison. You don't hear people saying that, oh, well, now that you realize how evil Bud Light is, maybe you'll stop drinking beer altogether. No, people are just going to different beer companies. They're going to the local breweries. So that's the thing, is like, I would stop watching Hulu if there was something comfortable out there that aligned with my values. But, you know, as far as I know, there's not. So where are they? I mean, it's like, well, we got PureFlix. That's it. Strictly religious movies and sometimes some things like the Jeff Foxworthy Show. What's out there? Really, what's out there? What's a comparable product? Because I'm not going to stop drinking beer just because Bud Light is stupid. I find another beer. But right now, it's Bud Light's the only one that's out there right now, and everyone that's saying drop the Bud Light, they're not offering beer. So, what other alternatives do we have? That's what I'm getting at with this. Is you got to actually be comparable. You got to actually come to the mat and eat. You got to give a comparable product if you want to actually win my dollars. I heard someone say in the comments section when I was going over this, when they launched the new Mug Club, is that, oh, we'll just torrent all the stuff that's on Disney that you want to watch, and ignoring the whole thou shalt not steal for a moment. That still doesn't give me a reason to subscribe to Mug Club. I'll just watch that for free. If that were the case, I wouldn't be giving my money to Steven, as I said. I would instead be putting that money into my house payment. I would be putting that money into the stock market. I'd be putting that money into my grocery bill. I'd be putting that money into my video game collection. I wouldn't just be giving it to Steven just because he's offering something that I'm not all that interested in. So, yeah. This has been Cat the Controversy signing off. May God bless you.